I'm just not musically inclined. I'd love to learn the guitar, but I just don't think I'd get very far. You know, I've heard these words way too many times, and I've decided it's time to put a stop to these false conclusions. There's so many ways to approach learning the instrument known as the guitar. The best way, however, is found through selection, self-instruction, and dedication. Today I'm going to talk to you about becoming a guitarist by picking the right guitar, knowing how to read guitar music tabs, and practicing properly. Let's start with how to pick the best guitar for you. The right guitar is different for everyone, so you must have a vision of what you want. Then you must know where to go and get one and what things are essential when picking out a guitar. First, what is your vision for your guitar? Is it electric or is it acoustic? And what does it look like? Choosing what type of guitar to buy is the first step. There are many differences between electric and acoustic. FirstGuitar.com says this, and I quote, "Often people want to know what kind of guitar is easier to play. There are physical differences between electric and acoustic guitars that may be considered. However, we believe that the kind of guitar you want to play is the easiest to learn on, as you'll be more likely to establish good practice habits early in the process," close quote. The easiest way to find out what guitar you want to play is to know what kind of music you want to learn. Do your favorite songs feature electric guitars, or are you more of a laid-back acoustic listener? How do you visualize your guitar's features? Does it have a shine finish, or is it more of that pretty dull? By taking more than one trip to your local guitar or music store, you can hold each different kind and see what feels most spectacular. And that's what I would suggest. Go to an actual guitar or music store. It's the best way to seek out a great guitar. This is because you can get advice from educated staff members. You can actually see and hold your guitar. And music stores usually have a better selection because instruments are their specialty. Once you're in the store, what do? First, you must know the limit you're willing to go with your money, and then pick out guitars in your price range that stand out to your eye. Once you find that special guitar, the next step is to learn how to read guitar music. For those of you who have previous experience with another instrument like piano and know how to read notes, sheet music may be the best option for you. But I want to share with those of you who have no prior experience with music but still want to learn guitar just as fast. There is a way, thanks to guitar tablature. First, find a song you would love to learn. Then find a guitar tab online that you can trust. Make sure the song that you choose is one you really love the sound of. This is perhaps the most important because you won't practice something that you do not love. Next, UltimateGuitar.com has a huge search engine full of free and reliable guitar tabs. Search for your song and choose the tab that is rated highest but also has the most views. This is how you can kind of gauge or determine how good the tab is. When you click on the tab, it'll bring up a page full of a bunch of lines and figures. Don't be afraid. You will learn to love them. Tabs are expressed with letters, numbers, and lines to indicate where to place your fingers, the picking pattern, and the order in which notes are to be played. So, today, I'm going to show you what one of those tabs looks like and how you can kind of get the basics of how to read one. And so, the letters here on the far left indicate the notes of the strings. And the horizontal lines branching out here from those letters indicate the strings themselves. And so you may wonder which notes are which strings. Well, you see this lowercase e up here? That means it's the smallest string. And so it would be E, then B, then G, then D, then A, and then E, the big E, which is the biggest string. So it's really as simple as that. And then these numbers that you have, this 7 that's displayed on the line that's the D string, you can count, you can find your D, and these numbers indicate the frets. And so you simply, to find out the frets, the fretboard is right here on the guitar, you just count these spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's on the D, and so you just hold that spot down and you would play it. And it would be the same for all the other strings. So whatever number is on the string is the number that you'll count from the top of the guitar. So this 5 on the G string, find the G string, then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold and pluck. And the time signature, well, the time just moves like this. And so You play this one, then play the 5 after that one, this 5, and then you have this 6 and this 7 which are on top of each other, and then all you have to do there is play them at the same time. And that's going to take a little bit of practice. But don't worry, you'll get it. Reading these tabs may be difficult and challenging at first, but with a little bit of practice, you can hope to become a successful guitar player. Like I stated earlier, you need to find songs that you love. Then it'll be time to get organized. Listen to all the music you like and find all your favorite songs that include a guitar. Write these songs down so that you don't forget to look them up. Then make a guitar tab portfolio. This is easy when using like a 3-ring binder. Go to the site as mentioned earlier, ultimateguitar.com, and print off all your favorites. Compile them however you like in this binder, and then having this guitar tab portfolio on hand is what keeps you practicing. When a song gets dull from repetition, turn the page and try another. This worked not only for me, but for many guitarists that I know personally. Practicing guitar can get frustrating, but no matter what, do not let yourself give up. And again, from personal experience, I can say that practicing guitar can make you very annoyed at times. You may get angry and feel that you cannot get it right. But don't be afraid, even the best go through this. Jimi Hendrix once said, and I quote, "Sometimes you want to give up the guitar. You'll hate the guitar. But if you stick with it, you're going to be rewarded." Close quote. You will obtain this so-called reward when you get a song memorized and you can play it with confidence. I have done this time and time again, and so I know this is true. When you're practicing day after day, before you know it, you will become an awesome guitarist. But remember, to be the best guitarist you can be, you must find the right guitar, learn how to read guitar music, and practice properly. If you don't believe me, try this out for yourself, and there will be no need for me to convince you.